Greetings everyone. Ehihie ọma. Ana m ekene unu tata bụ Nkwọ. Ọ ka bụkwa mụnwa Nwaada gbara mma ụzọ mmiri. Abụ m onye mgbasa ozi ọma ọdịnala Igbo, bụrụkwa dibịa Igbo. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụàjà na Agbara Ọma Ọdịnala Spiritual Temple nke dị n'Enugu steeti. Eji m ohere a wee were ozi ndụ, ozi ngọzi, ozi udo wee bịa. My mission is to bring back the ways of our ancestors. That is my mission here. My mission is to help you reconnect back to your root. My mission is to help you know whom you are. That is my mission here. Maka na ọdịnala bụ ụzọ ndụ na ụzọ eziokwu. Ọ usoro ndị mbụ na ndị egede ji wee kpere Chukwu Okike Abịama site n'ịkwụba aka ọtọ wee nwee ogologo ndụ, nwee arụ isi ike, nwee udo n'akara, nwee agam n'iru. Wee jiri ohere a wee bịa. Isiokwu m tata abụrụ easy ways to unlock, activate your spiritual gift and blessings. Easy ways. It sounds easy, but it is not so easy, but it is the most simplest way you can do this. If you have been to church, or if you have been to a herbalist and they tell you that you have a bright future, you have a bright future, that you have a great star, there is something that you must be doing in order to activate that gift that you have. If they tell you there is something good coming your way, or that you get married this year, or that you get a good contract this month, there is something you need to do in order to activate it, in order to stop evil eyes or evil spirits from blocking that blessing. That is what we have come to talk about today. Okay? First thing that one must do in order to activate his gift or his blessings. First of all, I used to say this: you must be pure. Purity. You must be pure, because if you are not pure, good spirits will not be coming to you. If you are not pure, only bad spirits will be coming to you. And even if there is any positive spirit that wants to come to you to release any divine blessing to you, that negative spirit that is already surrounding you will neutralize it. It will take it away. You understand? So first thing you have to maintain is purity. You understand what church people call righteousness and holiness. Okay? Righteousness and holiness, you have to maintain that. Okay? You know, most times people used to think that we, the traditionalists, our work is to kill people and hurt people. No. In Ordinana, there are so many spiritual rules that one must observe in order to attain a greater height in this journey. Okay? So you have to maintain holiness and righteousness. Holiness and righteousness in our own is what we call Ofonogu. Ofonogu. You understand? Ofonogu that I'm talking about is not the physical Ofo that everybody carries. No. Even someone who is not a Dibia or who is not called to serve any spirit can also bear Ofo, can choose to get Ofo that he will be using to be talking to his own forces, or that she'll be using to be talking to her own forces. So anybody is capable of bearing that physical Ofo. But what I am talking about, the spiritual Ofo, the sign of holiness and righteousness, you have to be pure. Okay, and you know there are so many things mmadụ nwere ike ị na-eme, it will contaminate you. Okay, it will contaminate you. It will begin to attract negative spirits to you. I've been teaching this topic day in, day out. This particular thing I want to say, I've said it: sleeping with a married woman or a married woman sleeping outside, you are contaminating your aura. You always taking, you abort it, or you always ask girls to abort a child or their pregnancy when they take it for you. You are contaminating yourself in a bone go through. You are also taking your friend or your friends to where she will commit abortion. My sister in a bone go through. The same fate that the person that committed it is suffering is what you self you still suffer. Okay, you as a guy, you say that your hands are not there, but you give that person money to go and do abortion. My brother, you are the one that engineered it. Okay, you as a girl, you are not the one that is pregnant, but your friend became pregnant and you let her, you went and show her, you took her to where she did it. Both of you did it. Are you hearing me? This is one of the ways, some of the ways that abortion, cause of abortion can affect you as a person. Okay, so and you know when you are doing this, you are only but soiling your hand, staining your hand, bringing curse and negative spirit around you. Two, you are a woman, you find pleasure in your fellow woman. My sister desist from it. It attracts a lot of negative energy. Ọ na-ebute ndị aka oghere well well. It attracts a lot of negative energy to you. You are a man, you prefer sleeping with a man instead of a woman. Desist from it. Okay? As a young guy, as a young girl, as an old man, as an old woman, you find pleasure in sleeping with your blood relative, run away from it. It will contaminate you. And when you do these things that I'm just mentioning, you make yourself prone to charm. You become open. Any negative energy that anyone releases against you gets you immediately. If you are doing these things, you are committing it. The possibility of people using poison to hurt you, using charm to kill you is 100%, because good spirits that are supposed to protect you, they are no longer there with you. They have all left because of the abomination that you committed. Okay, so that is another one. I just listed few things that you can do that can contaminate your aura. Then you have to maintain righteousness and holiness, like I said before. Then next thing that one needs to do to activate his or her spiritual blessings, that first you have to make alignment. You have to make alignment and settlement. You have to start settling with all the spirits with you, both ones from, both the ones from your maternal side that have been coming to you, that you should recognize them. The one from your paternal side, you understand? The one from your umonna and all of that. The one from your mother's maternal home that have been coming to you, that you should come and do something for them. You have to start aligning yourself. Remember, alignment is not assurance for success. You've not settled with any of your forces before and you just did it. It is not a guarantee for a total success. You just, some people, because of what they did in their previous life, because of what they did in their previous life, or because of promises they made in their previous life that they did not fulfill, so they brought the depth. That is, there was a time I thought about spiritual depth, what you must know about spiritual depth. Maybe I should just make this our next topic so I can explain more. So there are some people that have some accumulated depth in their previous life. Okay, so once you bring it to this current present life, there is no way you just do one time feeding of chi or one time feeding of nature and expect it to get your desired result. It is not possible. So you have to make appeasement. You have to settle with all the forces, both your ndị mmiri, ndị agwụ aja na both go. You do all the necessary settlement that you have to do. One, two. That is the second thing that you have to do to get to where you want to get. It is not by doing okite. It is not by doing okite. It is not by doing okite. You have to follow it duly. Okay, so after making all the sacrifice and appeasement that you're supposed to do, if there is any abomination that you have committed, please you go and cleanse yourself, okay, before you start doing settlement. Then after doing your settlement, the next thing you should consider is building a personal rapport, a personal communication, a personal relationship with your ndị otu, with your ezumezu, with those spirits that you have settled. You know why you want you to do them, okay? So our next one might help you to do them. So after that day that you did that work, it is not the duty of the dibia to maintain your relationship with them. It is your own work to do. So you keep a close communication with them. How do you keep a close communication with them? You keep a close communication with them by praying to them, making libations to them, making libations to them. If you can be doing it daily, fine. If you cannot be doing it daily, if you can be doing it once in 4 days, fine. But I believe that even if you start with once in 4 days, within some short period of time, you become used to it and you start doing it every day. Okay, you make libations to your forces. What do you use when you want to make libations to your forces? You use kola nut, you use dry gin, you use alligator pepper, you use nzunedo to make libations to your own forces when you come out in the morning, to keep and to maintain a good relationship with them. Okay, thank you. So another thing that will help you to key into your success, another thing that will help you to key into your gift and your success is this. These things I'm listing, they are very, very difficult for some people to do, but they are the simplest means for you. Okite is never the simplest means for you. Then there is what we call agreement and covenant with a spirit. There is something I skipped. Sorry, before I talk about this agreement and covenant with the spirit, there is something I skipped. That thing that I skipped was, do you know that during the time of our forefathers, there is no family that you go into that don't have means of communicating to Chukwu Okike? A lot of people have means. Some people have where they are talking to their own Okike. They have an altar where they are talking to their Okike. They have where they are going to make their prayers right in their compound. Not these days that every morning everybody will wake up and bath and start going to church. No, you talk to your own Okike, you talk to your own forces right there in your house. Okay, you talk to them. So you have to also create a means of talking to your own forces. That is another thing I skipped before I decided to jump into the other one. So you have to create a means of talking to your Ndi Okike, because a lot of people are not in their village, where they are not conducive enough for them to erect something or to have a permanent altar where they'll be talking to their Ndi Okike. You can secure a temporary altar in your room where you sleep, or anywhere in your house. Secure a temporary altar where you will be just create a little space with them there. Just make it in a way that when spirit comes, they know that this is where they prepared for us. Okay, so you prepare something for them, or if you cannot prepare something for them, you make use of the sun. Okay, you can pray to them through the sun. Okay, even if there is no sun where you are staying, please locate the east from your room and talk to them. They are going to answer you and they will grant you all your heart desire. Thank you. The last one is building a covenant with a spirit. Building a covenant with a spirit. These are the easiest way and the most simplest way to activate your spiritual blessings and gifts. And if you do this thing this way that I am instructing you to do them, if you do it the way I am instructing you to do them, things will turn out well for you massively in a way that you never imagined. And whatever success that you are going to gain through this, be rest assured that when you go to bed, you sleep very well. You go to bed to lie down, you are going to sleep very, very, very well. Okay? Not the ones that you'll be sleeping and one of your eyes will be closed and the other one will be open because of what you are seeing, or because the spirit that you went to, they are disturbing you. No, No, there is nothing like that. So what you need to do is you have a one-on-one covenant with a spirit of your choice, either from your maternal side, from your paternal side, or even outside your line. You can look for a spirit that you like that is doing whether it's they are not using it to kill people or to do people bad. Okay. When you get to that spirit, you make a promise to that spirit. Okay. Go make sacrifice to it, make a promise to it that if you do this for me within so 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 and so time, I am going to come back and I'm going to appreciate with you with please, please, making a promise to a deity you want to make. If you want to make promise that you want to buy goat, please be specific that you want to buy goat. Don't come and say I'll give you ihe okwu ano. Don't come and say I'll give you ihe okwu ano, because you might say ihe okwu ano when you want to do it, you go and buy goat. The spirit might start demanding for cow or ram or dog from you. So all you need to do is that when you want to make a promise, please be specific. And those that used to say, I'll be killing cow for you every year, or I'll be killing goat for you every year, please, that is an expensive promise. That is an expensive promise. When you do this, you are totally committed to that spirit for the rest of your life. When you do this, you are totally committed to that spirit for the rest of your life. There is nothing like I have repented, I want to go to church, or there is something like I don't want to do it again, or there is nothing like things didn't turn out well for me this year. There is nothing like that. So I prefer when you want to go to a deity to make any promise, please be specific. Don't talk to spirits the way you talk to human being, because spirits can never forget. Do you know now that the way as I am now, if somebody make a promise to you and refuse to fulfill that promise, do you know that you can use that thing as a point of contact and work on that person, and the person will succumb and give you and fulfill his or her promise? Because even the spirit that we pray to, you cannot make a promise to them and fail not to do that promise, because there is no one that they have accepted to do for you that they have not done for you. So if you want to go and make promise to any spirit, please be specific that this is what you are going to do for it. Don't go and say Ihokwano because somebody that you think that you are bigger than promise cow, then you don't want to say cow. In your mouth, in your mind, you want to kill goat, but then you are saying Ihokwano so that people will think that it is cow, or you confuse people. Don't do that. You want to make a promise, you be specific. Even sometimes that you people go to some Ndieze wine house, or you go to some Ndedibia house, they will work for you and work for you, and they will make you to make a promise that every year that you'll be bringing goat for them, or you'll be bringing ram for them. You don't have reason not to fulfill that promise. So you don't have reason not to be fulfilling that promise as long as you are still alive. You don't have reason at all not to be fulfilling that promise as long as you are alive. You will have to be taking that goat or that ram that you promise that every year you'll be bringing. So what I'm trying to caution is this: you want to make a promise, be specific. I am going to give, if you do this for me, I'm going to give you ram, I'm going to give you dog in appreciation, I'm going to give you cow in appreciation. Just be specific. Then when you bring the cow or the ram or the dog or the goat that you promise, anyone that you promise, when you bring it, then after presenting it to the spirit that this is the promise I make to you in respect to this, that I brought this promise, this I have come to fulfill my promise, and I have come to fulfill my promise. I am begging you that if you continue to stay with me and open my way so that so and so something I'm pursuing, I will get it. I will still come back and I will give you goat, or I will still come back and I will give you ram. So that even if you come back and fulfill that promise and you don't go again, the spirit will not start hunting for you. This is one of the reasons that people are passing through a lot of hard situation. This thing I am saying now is affecting a lot of people in our present life because of the promise we made in our previous life that we couldn't fulfill. So we now carried it over in our present life. And it is going to be difficult for Alpha to reveal this for you. Okay, unless the message came direct to the person that is consulting for you. Do you understand it? Thank you so much. Jennifer Asegu, good afternoon. Please, must we go to the village for the deity? If you cannot go to the village for the deity, you can look for a deity outside your town, or you look for a trusted dibia or ezenwan that you know. Then let the person do alpha for you to know if the spirit that he or she is working with can assist you. Okay, even if you cannot go there, if you trust the person, you can send money for that person, let that person do it for you. The person can as well send you proof by calling you on video call so that you join while he or she is doing it, and make your own declaration. You understand it? Thank you so much. Any other question? If you have any other question, please, you should go ahead and ask me. Please, my WhatsApp number is 070-373-11663. My WhatsApp number is 070-373-11663. If you want to do consultation or you have any inquiries to make, personal and private inquiry, you call me or you chat me on my WhatsApp number on 070-373-11663. 070-373-11663. 070-373-11663. 070-373-11663. Thank you.